All right, hello and welcome everyone. Those of you tuning in bright and early, I greatly appreciate you as always. Tonight we are going to get started with some more Baldur's Gate 3, as much as I wanted to play. Last night, I'm glad that I took some time off to head to the event that I wanted to attend. But welcome in everyone. I apologize for being a little late, and then also not immediately getting into um, the live scene here. There was something I needed to respond to and take care of, so I wanted to make sure everything was all good and things were taken care of the best we possibly can. It's a Baldur's Gate night anyway, so it's going to be a long one. You guys know how I am and my problem with this game. But welcome in, Staff. Welcome in, Kyo. Thank you so much for the lurk, Kyo. I appreciate it. I hope everyone's doing well today. I'm very much excited, and I hope you guys are as well. But yeah, we're going to get some nice progress. I have been told that we are going to finish Act 2 today, so I'm very excited, but I have been told Act 3 is probably the longest. How goes the adventure? It's been great. It's been such a fun time. Like, literally all of my fantasies and all of my expectations have been met. There's like a few things that I'm like, oh, I wish things were a little different. I wish there was more overall content. And I'm kind of doing a little bit more of a playthrough on the side with one of my friends, um, kind of showing me some of the things I've missed. I will say, I apologize. There was a lot of things we've missed, but this is meant to be a first blind playthrough, so I really hope people aren't bothered by that. I know there's a little bit inside me that's like, oh, I can't believe I missed all that, or I didn't do this thing or that thing, but I do plan on playing this through a bunch of times. Maybe not on the channel, but it's one of those things that I just kind of have to be like, yeah, we're just gonna have to accept it to some. I'm gonna have to accept it to some degree. I probably am more bothered by it than anyone else will be, and it's a little reassuring to hear that you're not bothered by it, Saint. So, like I said, I hope everyone's doing well. I thank you, Beto, for the head pets if I did not say so already. But where we left off on like literally the cusp of finishing Act 2, but I like literally had to go at that point. Um, and we're supposed to be going in and saving our guardian because they're in a little bit of trouble. So I'm not gonna go back for Halson. I'm gonna leave things as is because otherwise we're gonna be replaying everything at some point. it's, and then we'll replay everything again. Like I said, this will be the one playthrough we do on the channel, and we'll see how we're feeling and what's going on from there. I was like, who is that? I'm not used to her hair being that white, honestly. God damn, they fucked us up a little bit. Let's identify the hostiles. We don't have a Starion here. Welcome in, Sunder. Lovely to see and have you here. How are you doing tonight?
Out of sight, out of mind.
I don't know how.
Please, help me.
I'm working on it.
I don't fancy their jealousies.
Oh, son of a bitch. I shouldn't have needed to make so many hide checks, but that's fine, I guess.
Forever dauntless.
This is the easy part.
This is the easy part. Let's see, what do we have? How come it's too dark? Ray of Frost hits pretty good.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. I wonder if the gods are watching me.
Still have a bonus action for Jahira.
Quickly.
Battle favors the fearless.
Let's try making sure we have as much distance as possible
Never a dull moment.
between all of them.
Let me recite their demise.
Hopefully we'll be okay.
No matter what you heard.
Battle favors the fearless.
The more distance we have, the better for sure.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Battle of wits.
That's a good amount of damage. Okay. And the one is dead.
I speak, they burn. On the victor's path.
No choice but
I don't want them to just die or fall off, so I'll just do this. Damn. Jahira.
What must be done?
I was about to say, it's not letting me switch to you.
Nature will not even notice you gone.
That's good. That's good.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
I'm marking my way there. Oh, there's a gilded chest there.
Seen everything. Whatever it takes. I can't hold them off much longer.
I'm working on it. I promise. I'm probably gonna lose that cloud kill, but that's okay. I kind of needed it. That was a lot of damage to have to
Can I go?
really work through.
Yes.
Maybe if I recast it, I can get it.
Looking ahead.
Hopefully, I can keep it.
I can't hold them back alone. What's inside?
Intellect Devour. Intellect Devour. These are all our allies. Technically. Strange to be allied with Intellect Devourers, that's for sure.
I need you now.
I'm working on it. Slowly working my way there.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Is that all that's here? I guess so. Oh, autosave.
Might be useful.
The Emperor. Let's loot this one, and we'll do a quick save.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
You are in danger indeed, Mind Flayer. What the hell is happening?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Prove to me that you are who you say.
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asuma Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackhead's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Holy fuck. How do I help?
Destroy the god. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now.
I want you guys to vote. Provided you guys are there. I'm a little curious to see where you guys would lie. I don't know. That's a lot. That's a big pill to swallow. Oh wow. I don't know how to feel. Yeah, that's honestly what I'm thinking too, is join the Mind Flayer. Oh.
Together, we can turn the tide.
That's a lot to swallow. Perfect favor. Jeez, you have such a high AC. It's because your dex. That's why. What? No damage. Oh, probably deflect missiles. The intellect of ours should help out a good bit here. They don't have any metal 2 heat.
The blade will not bend.
greets us all. But not today.
But not today.
I send you to Eldas in race.
This is my time. Fleet of foot.
For the fallen.
Destroy the Honor Guard.
Stunned, that's good. Oh, Jesus Christmas. Maybe having Will go so close was not a good idea. He does have only like 1 health. I don't know if I should use a short rest here, though. Definitely the thing.
Open up.
We,
You are.
the gift, don't help me. You said you let your now. Help me, the girl. Do it now. Together.
Great, my entire party's going last now. That turn order was actually, like, really, really good. Oh, nice.
Destroy the Honor Guard.
Mistra Rill.
Damn it.
War is an old woman's game.
Any bonus actions I want? No, not there. Bonus action. No.
The witching hour.
Bonus action. No.
May it please, Mistra.
Lest I sit down for a while and not rise again.
Damn. Maybe I really ought to short rest, even maybe making use of both of them. I do not have group healing. I am losing people. It's because I had no health going into this fight. Welcome in, Rogue. I'll be fine, though. I may just need to use, whatchamacallit. Spell slots. And I just barely get the other one in there now. Not good. Yeah, I'm gonna need a short rest. It also did not help that the turn order was not in my favor that time. Sometimes you just gotta learn about the fight, though. That's the key to any strategy, honestly. Can't even go to my camp.
Patched up. Pushing on.
Is it the earth beneath that crunches, or the bones within?
Moving ahead.
You are in.
Again, don't help me. You, now. The go, do it now. Together.
It's a little bit better. Still not great, but a little bit better.
All right then. More scan.
Maybe I work on trying to get people out of the turn order first. Oh, nice. Damn, losing a lot of those are not good. Damn.
The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
I didn't even mean to use a level 4 for that, but it did fucking nothing.
Ready.
Ready. Game?
I can still move fast when I need to.
Let's have you guys move back.
Onward.
Thank you, Stop, for the self-care package.
Destroy the honor guard.
Okay, he's on our side for right now. She's almost done. I got rid of you. Did I lose my hunter's mark? I did, apparently. Thought it said concentration saved, though. Ah, damn. Jesus. Oh, it's not worth keeping Hunger of Hadar anyways. Just to get a little extra damage on him. kidding me?
Always the same old song.
What do we got? So close.
No holding back.
Missed. That. Now I'm doing Hellish Rebuke. Are you kidding me? Alright, now I need single target spells. How much would... One person might actually be really good here. That actually really worked. Meaning now, as long as she stays within that, we're good. Welcome in, Moon. I'm doing alright. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're well. It's going good overall, I think. Chihiro went down, son of a bitch. At least these are all guaranteed to hit. And yeah, all I have is... Nice. What level 5 spells do I got? Will. What about casting Scorching Ray at a 5th level? All of these hit. Not quite. Jaheira's okay for now. Hope it stays that way. And holding person, not good. Damn. Thank you, Sunder, for the head pets. Ah, shit, damn it. I'm reloading again. I meant to actually take a look at Gale's spell book. Maybe give him another spell. I really... having several casters on the team is really not helping. See, I transformed Jahira sooner, but...
That took the edge off. Enough to keep us going. For now.
But I don't want to do it too soon. I don't have any good level 5 spells. I guess I must have never went in a camp and got them. Oh well.
No time to rest.
Alright, let's try again.
You are
Don't help me. You said you let you now. Help me, the girl. Do it now. Together.
Really not crazy about not having our casters act sooner, but I guess it is what it is. Jesus. At least the intellect of ours pretty much just give us a guarantee that we'll be okay. We'll be okay for like one turn.
With haste.
Whatever. It's gonna hurt. Oh, it's because I get knocked prone, that's why. Jesus.
Destroy the honor guard. I am not. Get the Akia.
Well, I wasn't trying to hit you anyway, so there's that. Hunger of Hadar.
Swords meet sorcery.
Where do I go damage?
resists all attempts to shatter it.
The one is stunned, at least.
Step by step. On the victor's path. 2 steps at a time. Victory is assured.
Come on, one more good hit. Good.
Red in tooth and claw.
I'll go with Panther. I'll stay within
Blood comes easy these days.
that. Hopefully this doesn't get broken. My God. Saving against Hellish Rebuke is ridiculous. Probably won't have time for much,
Coming.
though he can try.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Jesus. What does key resonance do? Gotcha.
Consider my hackles raised.
Lovely. Get off me.
Been down just yet. Still on my feet.
Damn.
I must regain control over the Githyanki prince.
Oh, damn it, I walked right into that. Lovely. Off balance, that's good. Damn.
What path lies before me?
Crit hit.
And I thought we were going to be friends.
Thought we were going to be friends. What is that? Whatever it is, it's annoying.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Damn it.
Subdue the Gideon quickly.
Thank you, Stop, for the posture check. I'm indeed sitting up straight. And thank you, Aegis, for the hydrate. Right. Son of a bitch. Monks are just annoying sometimes. Come on.
Hurry. The guard must fall.
Okay. Everyone's doing fine on their saves and rolls. Wait, back up a little bit. There we go. This is not the party to have, though.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you
Buddy!
would be a slave to the absolute.
One moment. Welcome in, Putty and Raiders. If you don't know who I am, I'm myself, Variety Stream over here. We play a lot of old school RPGs, not a whole lot we don't play though, so definitely sit back, relax, make yourself comfy and cozy in your den. We appreciate having you here. It's nice to see and have you here again. How is Majora's Mask going for you? There's some good memories with that one for when we played it on our channel. Welcome in, Ara, as well. Lovely to see and have you here. Welcome in, Kelly. Welcome in, Ara. Welcome in, Red Ribbon. Lovely to see and have you all here tonight. We are currently playing through Baldur's Gate 3 tonight. I do understand if people are trying to avoid spoilers. If you need to raid, run, lurk, do whatever, please feel free to do so. Self-care is very much important here, as well as trying to stay spoiler-free if that is your goal and objective. I definitely understand. I will not be offended. But welcome in, Raiders. Again, if you don't know who I am, I'm myself, Friday Stream over here. We play that old school RPGs. Really not a lot we don't play. We are back in Baldur's Gate. It went well. Did the last dungeon. Always a good... That is absolutely true. I definitely agree. Still wish you luck. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate it. And we just had a big reveal just a moment ago. My brain's working great right now. That was a very tough fight. I haven't had it be that close. It just goes to show you monks are very dangerous as they level up. Welcome in, King. But welcome in, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well and having a lovely day so far. Let's go for... Thank you for saving me.
If I'd known you would be so open-minded, I would have saved myself a lot of effort. But I'm glad you're not here to judge.
No worries at all, Putty.
It's
Thank you
like
again
I
so much
said
for the raid.
before, I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
Ah, that's interesting.
For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Lord Gortash was one of the chosen in the colony.
Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you.
Did you have to eat criminals' brains?
Rather them than potential future allies, like you.
Are you gonna tell me what this battle was about?
We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself Queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Were you imprisoned here too?
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt it change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prison?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blacketh will be finished.
What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense will be to kill him. And in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
The more I talk to you, the less you seem like a mind flayer.
I appreciate that. But this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel. But the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
I'm trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer. I thought you agreed to protect me.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
If you can evolve me, why can't you stop Ceramorphous altogether?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
What would that entail?
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
I want to see what happens, but I don't think I want to evolve.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special. Now, hold out your hand. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
What is it?
A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane. Cocooned here for millennia, it has become extraordinary.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
Half Illithid. You embrace Ceramorphous and become half Illithid. You can now unlock even more powerful psionics.
I'll get you right in no time.
Oh, yep, there we go. We can see it in our eyes now. I want to see what the abilities are, at least. Partial Illithid. Absorb intellect. Gobble up a foe's intellect, lowering their intelligence by 1 per turn and healing your wounds for 5 turns. Interesting. Displacer beast shape. Okay, I can't deny that's pretty sick. Fracture Psyche. Invade a target's mind and disrupt defenses. Armor classes are reduced by 1. Lithid expertise. You have deepened your sense of self, gaining expertise in persuasion, deception, and intimidation checks. Psionic dominance. When an enemy within 18 meters targets you with a spell of level that's lower or equal to your proficiency bonus, you can use a reaction to nullify the spell. Black hole. Create an intense gravity that pulls in all nearby enemies and possibly slows them. Fly. I just outright get fly. That's crazy. Mind blast. Conical wave of psychic energy, possibly stun targets within. Mind sanctuary. Sculpt a magical nexus that allows those within to take actions and bonus actions interchangeably. Recast. Spell slots, charges, and similar resource costs for your next action or spell are removed. Refreshes after a long rest. Those are interesting. And even tempting. But I have to decline. I don't want to become an Illithid.
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be, and you will soon see that the benefits...
No, no way.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it.
Oh, looks like we're gonna have to do a wisdom save.
But it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Damn. Of fucking course. Why would I ever want to roll above? There we go.
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then... stillness. You have resisted your illithid instincts. For now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then. Until you are. It has enough vitality to further your evolution. And your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Astral touch tadpole.
I have to hurry.
Where he deals additional damage equal to their wisdom fire with unarmed strikes. God damn, that's ridiculous.
What's hiding here? If not over, then through. Don't mind if I do.
Oh, mind if I do. That's the thing about monks, is they don't need a lot of anything on them. So their loot tends to be a little disappointing. Doo doo doo. want to save again. Let's check out the Globe of Domination.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable, impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
And congrats, we now officially reach level 10. Good way to start the episode. Hide in plain sight. That's really good. Favorite enemy. Proficiency in Arcana and can cast True Strike. Ugh. Arcana. Heavy armor. I don't know. Either Ranger Knight or Keeper of the Veil. I'm not doing Mage Breaker just because True Strike fucking sucks. I become resistant to cold. I'm gonna do Keeper of the Veil. Because as much as I kind of want Ranger Knight, well, no. Anything I got is gonna be beneficial. Grab evocation magic is tightened. You can add your intelligence modifier to damage rolls with any evocation spells. That's good. Level 5 spell slot unlocked. A cantrip of some sort. Minor illusion. True strike, no. Light. Poison spray. I should have a scroll of cloud kill and cone of cold. Do I have anything I want to change and get rid of? Yeah, I'm never gonna use this. Can't be charmed or frightened by elementals and fae. Disease and poison also no longer affect you. Oh, this has to be ridiculous. That's really good. Improved wild strike. 2 additional attack for making an unarmed strike while in wild shape. Okay. Yeah, mass cure wounds would have been really effective in that last fight. That's okay though. I didn't even remember she had that.
Oh, I think this one is slowing me down.
Something's on my mind.
There is nothing further I can do for you right now. Consider using my gift.
Wanted to make sure he had nothing else to say. Except that there was like a... Ah, there it is.
What's in here?
Yes.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Potion of superior healing now. And all that to camp, organize.
So your mysterious artifact, Tamer of Parasites, is only another parasite itself. How do you feel? Knowing the cost of keeping your transformation at bay.
Better, actually. I know the artifact's true nature now.
I suppose there is something to that. Illithids are monstrous creatures. But in the end, they are only that.
And now Jahira can, yeah.
And if it can, a parasite will keep its host fat, happy, and safe. Until it is finished feeding, at least. Am I comforting you? I am not comforting myself. Use the Emperor as it would use you. Or discard it. My days of doubting you are done.
I wanted to ask you
Ask it.
something. Is it true you fought the Dead
It
Three
was
before?
Baal alone we faced in our time. And Help won't come from... There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wife? Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best.
Feel like I probably could have gained affinity there, but that's okay. Not too worried about it.
By Baldur's bones, this is a lot to take in. Let's see if I've got this right. 1, we've been carrying a mind flayer around with us this whole time. 2, it's been appearing as someone else in our dreams, cajoling us to embrace our new illithid talents. 3, the mind flayer's been siphoning a Githyanki prisoner's powers to shield us from the Absolute's voice. Did I miss anything?
Well, there's the matter of Duke Steelmane and the Knights of the Shield.
How could I forget? One of Baldur's Gate's most distinguished figures, a mind flayer's ally. Sensational tales, aren't they? Almost unbelievable. With a narrator so unreliable, how do we tell fact from fiction? I can't pretend I have the answer, but I know the Illithid's right about one thing. It holds our fates in its talons. Until the Absolute falls, there's no getting rid of it.
Emperor promises incredible powers if we're willing to pursue him.
Yes, and at a great cost, partial ceremorphosis. I'm not about to make such a sacrifice. Not now, not ever.
I understand.
Thank you.
Where's the rest of my party? Maybe after I long rest, it'll be... Volo's note. Regretfully, a matter of critical import requiring my immediate attention has arisen. Not that your various misadventures are unimportant per se, but, well, regardless, matter is far too sensitive to be committed to parchment here, so I shall regale you of it when we meet again in Baldur's Gate. Cordially yours, Volthampt Gertrum.
Quite the rug pull, eh? A mind flayer manipulating us this whole time. Such creatures are not to be trusted as a general rule, though this one does appear to have had a significant hand in our survival up to this point. At best, an ally whose motivations remain shrouded in deceit. We should be wary of what such an alliance may cost us.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral prison.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
The blood of the mother. Who is he exactly?
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our gay slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
$157, that's a lot of Vlaakiths.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
What happens now?
We meet Voss in the city, and we obtain the key to freeing Orpheus from his prison. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Like to talk about Orpheus.
What about him?
Why is he called Prince of the Comet?
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
Why does Vlaakith keep Orpheus alive all those millennia ago?
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a gay hive mind. A talent like that makes the prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that, when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
Why would Vlaakith want Orpheus dead now if he's so valuable alive?
A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves.
Who were the hostile Githyanki in the prison?
Orpheus's honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
It's noble of you, Lae'zel. On to other matters.
Very well.
I'd like you to join me.
Make space, and my might is yours. Well chosen.
I want to at least get everyone on the same page with levels. Before we set out. Class features. Whenever you fail a saving throw, you can roll again, using the new result instead. You're level 10. Increases to 1d10.
Still breathing, despite everything. I have a lot on my mind.
Whoa, Shadowheart.
There's been a mind flayer inside the artifact or
Your hair's white.
astral prism the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
Want to talk about all that's happened to us?
Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
If it helps you put the past behind you, I'm all for it.
I'm glad. Though, I don't think I'm quite done with the past yet. Not until I've been to Baldur's Gate. A bit crowded, don't you think? Lead the way, then. My faith will guide me.
Oh. Her deity has changed. It is Saloon now. Which does mean it technically is not fitting for her to be Trickery Domain anymore. Not to mention I've been hating Trickery Domain, I'm not gonna lie. You can cast Divine Intervention to invoke your god's age. Once... Son of a bitch. The fact that those toggles are so close together, that makes me upset. I don't want short rest to ever be a hotkey, honestly. I want to purposely do a short rest. I know it's something I can change, but it's... I don't know.
Private word would be nice. Your parent. It is Orpheus. Listen, look, Tiamat, the first Vlaakith of many. Yeah, but it was. Should Orpheus go free, he would. We meet every. If a Githyan. What about him? The hips and good luck. She was right to fear him. I'll grant her that. Or why destroy a weapon like that? Oh, better to risk the rise of a or trap they see.
I mean, thankfully we really didn't do much.
But I play very well. The party's full. You'll need to make room. Well chosen.
Never wanted the easy path.
Vlaakith's will be done.
At least things have stayed interesting.
So, I do not, but I digress. Did you want something? A bit crowded, don't you think? Wonderful. Oh. Be honest. What do you think of... Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Only use this feature once in their adventure. I will probably want to hold on to that then. Light is good. It's good for utility. She's even kind of changed her hairstyle too, it looks like.
What to do?
I think I might even change her domain
Swift as my feet can carry me.
if I can.
Look where city be back. I have something to ask. The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
What do you got there, Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Oh, what a good boy. Karlak.
Gods. A mind flayer's been getting their tentacles all over our dreams this whole time. I'm really not sure about putting any trust at all in this thing. It's already shown itself a liar. I've got my eyes on the Emperor, and Karlak doesn't blink. Gods, Shadowheart looks like a stack of gold. Never thought I could get so excited about someone's forehead, but here we are.
Here we are. It's been a while since we connected like we once did.
Yeah, I had the same thought. So much has happened between then and now. Maybe we just got a little caught up in it all. But I'm not going anywhere. I've got plans for the future, you know, and they involve you. Hey.
about our relationship.
Go on. If you're happy, I'm happy. Couldn't have said it better myself. Oh. Hey, you. You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full. Let's hop. Don't burn yourself.
Garlac at least levels up. Oh, a couple of times even. When you land a crit roll, you roll an extra damage die as well as the normal additional crit die. And I'm not changing heart still. I think resistance is good, personally. Animal aspect.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. One day I'll catch a break.
There's no more radiant sight than that of someone who's learned to love themselves anew. Shadowed in name, but no longer in spirit. It suits her.
Staring, you have nothing to say, really.
Oh, we have a new look for a new Shadowheart. Nice as it is, she still doesn't have the best hair in the camp.
Of course you'd say that, you bastard.
Perhaps if you lost a follower or two. I prefer to travel in smaller groups. It's more intimate.
Intimate. Take Karlak's place for right now. I don't even know if I'm going to guarantee that. Ooh. Fang Cerberus. Hello, welcome in, Wes and Raiders. If you don't know who I am my Small Friday streamer over here. We play a lot of old school RPGs, not a whole lot we don't play though, so definitely sit back, relax, make yourself comfy and cozy in your den. We appreciate having you here. How are you doing tonight? How's Clone Hero going for you? It looked very similar to like Guitar Hero. Am I mistaken with that? But welcome in, Wes and Raiders. Love to see and have you here. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. But yes, welcome in everyone. We are currently playing some Baldur's Gate 3 tonight, so I definitely understand if people need to raid, run, lurk, do whatever, in addition to self-care purposes, but also avoiding spoilers. So please make sure you do what you need to. I will not be offended in any way you need. But with that being said, how was Clone Hero going for you, Wes? I hope it was a good, fun time. And we are going to continue our level up. Guitar Hero, but for the PC. Ooh, that does sound really fun. I didn't get into those types of games until I got older. And like they were kind of a little bit ooh. You just get a feat at level 10. That would be good. Depending on what we get. Maybe ASI is best. We'll see. Custom song packs. Ooh. Nice. I do like that idea. That might be really good, actually. I do have him using crossbows. But welcome in, everyone. Once again, I am Icewolf, a variety stream over here. We play that old school RPGs. Not a whole lot we play, though. So definitely sit back, relax, make yourself comfy and cozy. You're done. We appreciate having you here. I'm doing pretty decently over here tonight. I'm getting into it. We had a bunch of big reveals that everyone missed. So thankfully, you're probably not going to see the whatchamacallit, the spoilers for now-ish, kinda. What do we want to do? Oh. Alert might be good. I do feel like I use them a lot. If I do ASI and I up his con, gives me 10 extra hit points to play with. Thank you for the hydrate, Wes. I do appreciate it. If I go alert, makes initiative plus 10. How much I like that. Either or. I guess his intelligence and wisdom so high, honestly. Really doesn't have a lot of use for it, honestly. I can't deny I am tempted to respec people to kind of min-max a little bit. Do I really want alert? I've been really enjoying BG3 so far. I've been very addicted. Like, anytime I'm not playing it, it's like, I want to play BG3. It's been bad, but in the best way possible. It's so good. And I very much enjoy it even more because this was definitely a game, like, I very much loved the first two games, so it's just even more to my nerdy. I don't know how... I really try to keep him away from things. So maybe crossbow expert is really not great. I don't use piercing shot a lot, but maybe I should a little bit more. I'm kind of leaning towards... bringing that up to 14 would just make his spell casting. Then... 10 extra hit points would be nice, but do I just go tough instead? Yep, I go tough instead. That's... if I do that. Let's do alert. Currently working through level ups right now. We just had everyone have a pretty big level up. So let's see, we've done Gale, Azel, Will, Karlak. Okay, yes, everyone's now on the same page. Question is where is Withers? There he is. I am kind of tempted to maybe respect Shadowheart, especially fitting for...
a bosom companion. Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest, seeking the comforts of the flesh.
It's kind of taken over my life a little bit. So I can't blame you. It's really good. If you ever decide to play with us, I'd be down to play with you for sure. I know a lot of people want to play with me, so I definitely have a lot of promises to uphold, but I'm happy to do so. This game has been absolutely fantastic. It isn't about the flesh, it's about companionship.
Recall that in time, all becomes dust and bone.
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead? Very well. There is no one to dismiss.
Need people to play with in this game. Spent too many hours in this game. I definitely feel that, Sazume. I hope I'm saying your name right. I'd like to talk about something else.
As thou desire.
Would it be my class? If it's my class, then I'll need to make sure that yeah, no. I'm fine with staying me. Monk would be cool, though. There's so many things that I want to play eventually that I just like, and then there's even more.
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps very well.
I do want to take a look at how a hireling works.
Impossible. Thy party is full.
Such a hero stay behind for
As
that.
thou desire, choose.
Oh. Powerful combinations of classes at the expertise of higher classes. You can only level up one class at a time. Interesting. Funny. I started immediately thinking, oh, these must be like characters that like from people from your friends list. I don't think that is. You want to talk nerd? You big nerd? I definitely a nerd myself. Well, that's cool that they all have their own stories. My only downside to this is that you can't like create your own custom characters, which is fair though, but it is interesting. But it does mean that I won't be doing hirelings, especially now. Oh, those are just tattoos. Interesting. Wonder if I actually lost gold. Just in case, I'll go back. Because I'm paranoid with that sort of thing.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Thou hast now a bosom companion. Take recall.
What am I to do?
Question is, do we respect Shadowheart? Who do I smooch? I smooched Karlak. She's the one that I got along with the best.
Ah, I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. As thou
I want to take a look over the possibilities for Cleric once again before we change. I really am not into Trickery Domain, Knowledge Domain. Life domain would get proficiency to heavy armor immediately. Light domain. War domain. I'm tempted to go life domain. You know what? We need to figure out a way to create a poll. This might make stream lag a little bit, but that, well, my face. Me to lag a little bit, but I want you guys to have some input on what we do, because I am quite curious. I'm tempted to leave Shadowheart the same, but I almost feel like it's in her character because she has whatchamacallit, she's now changed her religion to what she was supposed to believe as a child. That she would also change her domain potentially. So I want you guys to be able to vote. With that being said, we are going to go ahead and just, while we're letting the vote roll through, we'll go ahead and run ads so that way they're less in the way. I'm going to take a little bit of a stretch break, and if anyone needs to do the same, feel free to do so. Self-care is very much important, as I have said. So please make sure you do it and vote on what we should do with Shadowheart. I think it's a little bit fitting canonically, ideally. I almost kind of wish it was a free change. But it's 100 gold, so it's like it's nothing, truly. But I do kind of want to see how everyone's feeling, thinking. I think it makes sense in a canonical setting. But with that being said, we will be back momentarily. Sit tight, everyone. And we are back. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Looks like we have voted no on changing Shadowheart, which is fair and fine. I just was kind of thinking Trickery Domain doesn't fit. But that's fine. I'm more into Life Domain Clerics anyways myself. That's what I'm playing in another campaign, but that's also fair. It's not the worst decision in the world, either. Did you vote no, Stuff? Because you were... If that was the case, then you were our only vote. Shadowheart has gone a, massive change in what she believes in. She's had a lot of plot things happen, so I felt it was kind of somewhat fitting for her to change. If you don't mind spoilers, I can go over all the details a little bit more.
No traps, please.
There's a lot of berries right here.
I should speak up.
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore. Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Looking forward to a bit of rest.
Well, she's not a rogue, she's a cleric. Her domain is trickery, and she was a believer in Shar, which is the dark twin of the Moon Maidens. There's the Shar, who's more evil, dark, and then there's Saloon, who is the light version of the Moon Maiden. She went under... She realized that her beliefs were... Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised if you thought she was a rogue. Her beliefs were of Shar because she was taken in by Sharites after a traumatic event, but she found out that that traumatic event was actually brought on by the Sharites, and has now pretty much led her to become a devout worshiper of Saloon, which is what her parents are. And she's now realized that her parents are not dead, and they're in fact alive and being held captive by the Sharites. Yes, pretty much demolished her faith. So she was originally a Trickery Domain cleric. I was going to make her a cleric that was more fitting towards Saloon cleric, is what I was thinking. And I've not been enjoying Trickery Domain. I was talking with my DM today, who also really enjoys the game, and I was like, I just don't find it to be a great domain. Saloon, I believe it's actually pronounced Saluna, but it's spelled... I always forget how it's spelled. S-E-L-U with an accent and E. I heard Saloon first, so I'm a little like stuck on that myself. On if I'm gonna be honest. That shield kind of looks like the large shields from EG2. Yeah, it does. But I was thinking it was kind of fitting for her to change her domain, which is why I was considering a respec.
Thou walkest alone.
I can redo the poll. Not that big of a deal. The Saloon cleric. I'm sure there's probably something. I'll reopen the poll. That way other people can get in there too. Be sure to vote. It is important. It does determine the fate of Shadowheart for the rest of the game. I wasn't going to respect anyone, but I don't think it's a bad idea. I'd also probably change a few of her stats. But We'll see. We'll do another poll, see how everyone feels. No. Like I said, I kind of feel like it fits the plot, theoretically.
Love is no domain of mine, but it is often cited as the purpose of mortal life. Wherefore turnst thou from it? And thus, fate.
You love changing her after Act 2? It's kind of just, to me, lore fitting.
A new ally, or mayhaps a resurrection.
So it looks like we're going for yes. I think it fits her lore, honestly. To be under a different domain. Because technically, your cleric domains are limited by what gods you believe in, technically. You can really, truly do whatever you want, but... Trickery domain is not a domain under Saloon. Or Saluna. So I feel like it's fitting if you have her go down this path, because you technically could have her still go down the path of Shar, which, I mean, isn't the truth. But that's why they covered up her past so much. It's very interesting. I'm very intrigued by her story. I definitely understand that, what my DM was saying when he was like, she has probably the most interesting story and the more in-depth story out of everyone. Looks like we're going for yes, so let's do it.
As thou desire.
I'm definitely personally leaning a little bit more into... She's gonna stay a cleric for sure. I'm leaning more into life domain. I think a life domain is fitting. Knowledge... I don't think knowledge would be bad, but it wouldn't fit as much. War domain, definitely not. Well, no, actually. It's not soon, it's Saloon. I keep thinking of my personal deity, and that's soon, the goddess of love. I think I might... I'd be interested in light, but I kind of want to see how life domain is. I'm gonna respec her stats as well. Definitely doesn't need intelligence. Alright, let's completely clear it all. Dex not being a negative is good, but if she's going to be wearing heavy armor, then it won't matter as much anyways. So I might be tempted to make her a little bit more of a frontliner, which means putting more into strength and constitution. Plus, we're also gonna get all of our levels up, like right now too. What did we leave? Intelligence and yeah. The only downside for not having intelligence. Oh, I didn't change my cantrips. That's fine. These are good cantrips anyways. Is Firebolt, but I probably won't want to use that anymore anyways. Alright, let's start going through these level ups. I think Life Domain is probably fitting and probably what's gonna suit us the best, honestly. Need Sanctuary or Create and Destroy Water. Healing Word is good. Bane is good too. I always have aid prepared. A whole person's pretty good too. Light as a cantrip, that's a good idea. Alright, Great Weapon Master. No. Because I prefer her having a shield. Shield Master. I think first things first is ASI. Probably honestly won't have her use Dex weapons anymore. Which does mean that she'll be a little slower, but that's okay in the end, I think. She is wearing heavy armor after all. Subclass features. Blessed Healers. Healing others heal you as well. When you cast a healing spell of level 1 or higher on another creature, gain hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level. That is good. And we get another Divinity Charge at level 6. Death Ward, Guardian of Faith. Have both of those automatically at level 4. Freedom of movement. Divine Strike Radiant. New feat available. Welcome to the new improved Shadowheart. She's gonna be hard to hit now, too. Even still. And she's gonna be a lot better with just any melee weapon, making her actually viable to be up in the front line. I know this is a great helmet and all, but do we have something different so that way she no longer has to wear it? Probably not, but I didn't have a better one for Jaheira, so I doubt I have a better one for Shadowheart. That could be really good, actually. How much does Jaheira have? Oh yeah, that's good, still. I just want to make sure none of our companions are holding on to a bunch of gold that I've been like, oh yeah, let me do that. Seven to 16. 6 to 16. Question is 1d4 1d4 force. Goodbye, Everburn Blade. It's the same. So we'll send that there. And that gives Karlak the same bonus she did have before. So that's good with me. That's also boosting her constitution a lot, which means that her health went down a little bit. Well, technically her max went down. Well, went up, but it means she didn't get free health back. That's fine. I think this is a good little group to run with for now. Hang on one moment. Sorry about that, everyone. I had to take care of something real quick. We should be back and good for now. Hopefully it stays that way, but I do need to be alert just in case something comes up. I should be fine, though. Alright.
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest.
Alright.
With haste. at your side.
And then everyone else is now leveled up.
Something is different about Shadowheart. New facial creases, perhaps. A fresh battle scar I hadn't noticed. Bah, it eludes me.
That's so fitting for your character.
Love Shadowheart's new look. Softer, less severe. It suits her.
Who put all this blood in my camp?
Shadowheart walks a little freer of the shadows. She could shave her skull and paint it purple. It would still suit her. Ask it.
You mentioned you know something of Lithids?
More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. I believe you. The gods can grant power.
We did have
or
that
strip it.
conversation. I wasn't sure. Alright. Now we can leave camp. We'll go with this party for right now. I want to use Jahira for a good little bit. Everyone except for Asterion is really happy with me overall, so... Although I think Asterion is kind of starting to... wane off a little bit. It'll definitely depend on if he can keep his sneak attack up. Because he didn't, I don't think he's gotten extra hit die, but maybe he has. Oh, yep, there we go. Officially done with Act 2. Baldur's Gate is just over the horizon. I'm still a little sad we didn't get Halcyon, but that's okay. It can't be perfect, honestly.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return.
Best be on my way.
We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Watching gods. But I never thought I would be happy to see this city again. Much less to smell it. The Harper safe house I spoke of is on the bridge at Worm's Crossing. Danthelon's dancing axe.
What are you hoping to find there?
Information. The Chosen have a head start on us. I'd like to know what they've done with it.
How are you faring without your Harpers?
You think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel in a small pack such as this. Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act rather than react. A little like the old days. With allies every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles.
I'd like to hear more about those old days.
Would you? In time, then. Perhaps once you found a rocking chair for me to doze off in.
Wanted to ask you something. Okay. Join back up with me, Jahira. It's too good to have you here. It is just like old times. Well, whoever's stuff this was, I hope they don't want it anymore. Because it's mine now.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
Tell me where she went, little one. I can try tracking her down.
She went looking for herbs. That's what she said. Said it was for the spots. She had them all in her hands and face. She said she wouldn't be gone long. But that was a whole 10 days ago.
The herbs you know for salving sores would take effect immediately. It seems unlikely this child's mother will return.
I don't know where your mom is, but here, take a few coin.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't have anything, and you can't do anything without any coin. I'll pay you back when I find my mum.
This one time, we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
What's up for discussion?
Hi. I'm still looking for my mum, but, thank you for helping me. You were really nice.
You can see the city. Up on the hill.
A long way to go, Stat. Can't give up now.
Watch your elders and learn.
Oh shoot, I forgot to give Shadowheart that circlet. Oh well. Not that big of a deal.
Not as bad as it could have.
You have anything you want for supper.
Wonder
All
if the gods
treats
are watching
your
me.
tummy can handle.
Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention.
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
I need a quick word.
Cheerful. Refugees for hire. Catchy, right?
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone.
I really need you all to leave right this instant. The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
Calm down and tell me what's going on.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
It's a pretty big house. Are you sure you don't have a single spare room?
My point exactly.
They're like kobolds. You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them. I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home!
Failed an
Either
insight
they
check,
leave,
really?
Or I'll make them.
Let them stay, or I'll make you leave and never come back. Let's go!
Fine, fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
Or what?
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live. That was a mistake on your part, sweetie. A mistake the Guild will hear about. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
I don't take kindly to threats. Got a long way to go before we hit our level cap. Well, our next level. But maybe it'll come by quickly.
Still decent folk about. Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you.
You're quite welcome.
You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes. To threaten us. To threaten the children. Cinta was trembling.
She'll be all right. She's a brave girl. We'll get through this.
She's not brave, Ben. She's just learned to...
Seems simple enough. A couple turns should do it.
Couple turns should do it.
chance.
Splendid purple outfit. Ooh, fancy. One goblet. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do.
I don't think the children can cope with being homeless again.
I just want a little
There's still decent folk about.
Cabinet. Desk. A little bit of loot goes a long way.
Should mind my step.
Alright, let's head out. Ooh. I don't know how I couldn't reach the one. I don't know how I can't reach the bottom shelves, but okay.
Something good here, I hope.
What in the hells was that? Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
Oh, Jesus.
Very well.
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a big house for all the rats. It's gonna be really fancy. You'll see.
What do you get out of this?
You see the city? Up on the hill.
For much, just a teensy investment to get me started.
What do we have going on here?
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Right. Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians.
It's just a man in a costume. It's not real.
But costumes don't drool, Dad.
Why were these particular red caps caged?
Unfortunate incident involving a child's schools.
Please, go ahead of us. My son is a little nervous.
I want to see Dribbles, but I don't like the monster at the door.
Gross negligence.
Stinks of cheese between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
I've never heard of an extra-planar circus.
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps. You'll find them all here.
Why is a ghoul sniffing people?
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji. Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
Alright, I'd like to... Well, first... Now. Hold on. I'd like to enter the circus.
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
But costumes don't drool, Dad.
I'm not a threat to you or anyone else in the circus, I swear it.
You want to see Dribbles the clown, don't you?
How many red caps are Mr. Charles?
Then let's go inside.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them. Many red caps are in a handful.
That is just what a murderer would say. Alas, you cannot enter. Move along, or I'll feed you to Benji.
Of course. He never travels without his friends.
Precisely how
Let's
many
go.
red caps are missing?
The creepy monster thing.
Keep a sharp eye out. Red caps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seem bothered by it.
Dad?
All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
When did you realize the red caps had escaped?
You want to see Dribbles the
Paramidius,
clown, don't you?
one of our redcap cleaners.
Then let's go inside. Don't be scared.
Kick 'em all out.
You won't need to. If we do this right.
Any of the refugees give you hassle, come to us. We know how to handle them.
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Not a chance.
Never travels without his
Mother will
friends.
kill me.
Let's go.
Dad says there's already too many refugees, and the city can't hold any more. We've got to keep them out.
A Baldurian. Good. Lots of unfamiliar faces in the city these days. Boys ready?
How are we fixed on supplies? Sound off.
Got camp bits and bobs from Danthalon's dancing axe.
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed.
What's the rush, Sob? You look like you need to clean off the road, Dad. Almost as much as I do. No good ends with hot water in a tub on this side of the crossing, though.
If you are in the market for potions, I highly recommend the Velveteen Elixir. I've not been this well stocked since Waterdeep.
I ain't looking to make friends or enemies. Go bother someone else.
City's rumor mill's going mad. Thieves, murderers, monsters, all else breaking loose.
Let's see what this does.
This is great.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown. back with a new act.
Those folks worked for the guild. Bet you heard Baldur's Gate was safe, right? Well, it's a bloody lie. They've banned refugees from the city as if we're the problem.
If you're looking to enter the city, hope your pockets are loaded. Bastards are charging a fortune.
And they were angry.
I don't care how big they are. I'll give them the strength to fix
Baby, the circus is tight.
You can't get in trouble for sneaking into places as a kid, right? Just wondering.
We're gonna see the mummy, the dryad, the ginny, everything. So don't even think about trying to stop us.
Guild robbers are usually decent enough folk. They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
Yeah, well, this time they weren't feeling polite.
Don't wander around Rivington alone, all right? My husband did and got mugged and beaten for his trouble.
Oh, poor Mac.
Can I help you? Oh, bloody ribs. Sorry, mate. Had a run-in with a mugger. If you need something, ask the missus.
Why don't we talk about something else? Did you try that rabbit recipe?
I'm fine.
The cult is on our doorstep, and you want to talk about bread? Said you do whatever it takes.
Mummy?
You want to let those thugs get away with this?
Lord Enver Gortash, the people's man, the gate's protector.
What do you remember? I call our heads out and say anything.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
This does not bode well.
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one?
I was actually more interested in the story about the Army of Absolute. Do you have that one?
Oh, that's all anyone ever wants to read about. I don't see what all the fuss is about. The Absolute isn't even a real name.
You know, murder is not a good thing, right?
It's great for sales. You want one or not? Excellent.
Of course, Astarion disapproved.
You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
This is front page material. Aren't you? I knew there was a story here, and there you are, the hero of the hour, walking right up to me. The name's Lens, reporter with the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Care to do a quick interview?
Where to begin? Actually, that's not far off from the truth. Well, technically we're not born, but Arlen does not come from a wealthy background. Hold on, what do you want from me?
I'm here looking for my next angle. But it's all the same. Oppression, famine, death. I need something new. Someone like you. It won't take more than 2 moments of your time. If you play your cards right, this could make the cover. I just need some extra details. So, you've arrived at Baldur's Gate. What's brought you here at a time like this?
I've come to save the city.
You have? I thought our soon-to-be Lord Gortash had things in hand. Though, if anyone could help him, it would be you. You've got a knack for finding chinks in the Absolute's armor. My sources tell me you recently vanquished the fearsome General Ketheric Thorm. How did you manage that?
How in the hell did you know about that?
I'm a journalist. It's my job to know everything.
Touche.
Unfortunately, the version I heard was light on the details. So what did you do to Ketheric?
Offered him a chance at redemption. When he refused to take it, he left me no choice.
So you were forced to kill him. What a tragic story. Unfortunately, absolutists rarely seem interested in compromise. The cult's threat is far from extinguished. What's your plan of attack?
Hardly want my strategy printed all over the front pages, do I?
Perhaps it could inspire some like-minded citizens to help your cause. You must have some strategy in mind.
Cut that rotten cold off at the head. Take out its leaders.
Gortash, maybe. You'll find me much harder to kill.
I knew there was something to this. Oh, you clever girl. No wonder you knew too much.
You're the lickspittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging? Sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
That means we're gonna have to keep an eye on our backs. Luckily, that just gave us a bunch of information, though. Something down here.
I'll take that.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Do you have any next of kin?
None.
What happened to you?
Pushed. Felt bones break. Darkness.
Tell me about the gemless sling I found with you.
Brothers died on the road. Man tried to buy.
It's the last thing you remember.
Man buying heirlooms. Vulture challenged him.
Where are you from?
East, fled armies, lost everything.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Pocket Poyo. Welcome in, Pocket Poyo and Raiders. How are you doing tonight, Poyo? Lovely to see and have you here. What were you guys up to tonight? Let's see. We were playing Overwatch 2. How was that going on? I hope it was a good, fun time. Welcome in, Pocket and Raiders. If you don't know who I am, I'm iSwell Variety Stream over here. We play a lot of old school RPGs, not a whole lot. We don't play those, so definitely sit back, relax, make yourself comfy and cozy in your den. We appreciate having you here. And Schmeat as well. Oh my goodness, it is a double raid. Hello, Schmeat. Welcome in as well. I did also see that Scant Foxy. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome into the Frost Howler. Sit back, relax, make yourself comfy and cozy in your den. We appreciate having you here. I'm going to have to do your slash shout out in just a moment, Schmeat. So do not let me forget. But I will be sure to do that for you. Okay, I already did the one. My brain's so here. Welcome in, Gentle. Welcome in, Poyo. Welcome in, Schmeat. Also, welcome in, Raiders, just in general. If you don't know who I am, I'm iSwell Variety Stream over here. We play the old school RPGs. Not a whole lot we don't play those, so definitely sit back, relax, make yourself comfy and cozy in our den. We appreciate having you here. We are currently playing some Baldur's Gate 3 tonight. We are just starting Act 3, so if you do need to lurk or leave to avoid spoilers, I totally understand. Baldur's Gate is something that is near and dear to my heart, so I totally understand. Do what you need to. Raiders, if you need to raid, run, lurk, do whatever, please feel free to do so. Self-care is important. I hope your Overwatch matches went good, though. Do tell me how they went. I've been enjoying and absolutely loving the game so far. I'm very, very intrigued and invested. Welcome in, Hazard Hyena. Lovely to see and have you here as well. How are you doing tonight? You are going to go? No worries at all, Scant Foxy. Thank you so much for swinging in with those raids. Welcome in once again, Raiders. Again, if you don't know who I am, I'm iSwell Variety Stream over here. We play a lot of old school RPGs. Really not a lot we don't play, though. So do make yourself comfy and cozy. That is the vibes we like to go for here. Hopefully your Overwatch games were going fantastic, Schmeat and Poyo. Hopefully you both are having a lovely night tonight. I should be following Schmeat as well, but I don't know if I am. There we go. There we go. I am. Okay, good. I know Twitch sometimes unfollows people, too, without their will, consent.
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food.
And did 2 games of Overwatch? Oh, that's fun.
And you just told her. That is refreshing, I suppose.
Recall what you know of doppelgangers. Difficulty class of 3. That's not too bad. But I'm glad to hear that your matches were fun. Thank you both so much for the raid. It's lovely to have both of you here tonight. Hope you guys are well. Ooh, thankfully I have all those bonuses. Ugh, that could have been bad.
Shape-shifting monstrosities of unknown origin. Doppelgangers are unnatural predators. Her latent empathic abilities helping them to know, imitate, and eventually replace their prey.
Ugh. Gonna lurk, do some post-stream? Absolutely, do what you need to. Thank you both so much for the raid. You haven't played this far? If you need to lurk or leave to avoid spoilers hazard, I totally understand. We've been steamrolling this game so far. I've also just had a huge problem with it. She wants us paranoid, likely to make a mistake.
Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that.
Never got anywhere? Ah, that's definitely fair. I'm sorry to hear that, though. I know I have a lot of plans to play with a lot of people as time goes on.
Orin's little display was just intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her succeed, but need to stay alert all the same.
Mentioned Shar followers might be watching for us. You think we can use them to track down your parents?
I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go.
So you don't even know where to go.
Not quite. Above all else, protecting our base of operations in Baldur's Gate was the reason I had to surrender my memories to begin with. Or at least, that's what I was led to believe. We should look for someone to point me in the right direction. Otherwise, we'll have little recourse but to wander the whole city searching.
What should we be looking for?
Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
Where you go either? You know what? That's
We
fair.
have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer. I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
Careful,
Right, this group is full of weirdos.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Yes, Gentle, how are you doing?
What's that?
Go, this looks... It's so good. The stereo's great. Thank you. I know there's a lot of like online groups that definitely are looking for D&D. I don't know if it's something I'd open up for like a community night or something like that. I know a few streamers have. It was like kind of like a raffle reward.
Anything of use?
But I'm still kind of like a newbie to tabletop D&D myself, but I've always grown up playing the games or watching my dad play them. So they're very close to my heart, honestly. Finally, shit that we can loot. You're amazing, Gentle. Thank you, though. I'm sorry to hear that, Hazard. I definitely understand, though. You get tired of asking after a little while. It's not a boulder, it's a rock. It's not resistant. I mean, it is resistant to piercing damage, but it's not like I won't be able. It's not like sturdy or anything. There's definitely something here, though. Thank you, Gentle. Welcome in, Mortal. Nice to see and have you here. I hope you're well. Cave mouth. Let's see what's in here, shall we? We're bloody footprints from here. Keep a close eye.
A weapon, my sweet.
A sharper one than Dolo. He spends too much time with his prey. He's going to get us caught.
Dog. You do well to think on that.
No worries at all, Gentle. Thank you so much.
What's that?
We'll take one more look here, then move on to the flop house.
Ooh, Stillmaker. That's a dagger.
Keep an eye out, brethren. Be patient, child.
My hands
Soon.
I'm gonna save again. This doesn't seem like a good situation.
Why does Dolo
Oh, yep.
Tell them.
Okay, good. My sneak attack has gone up even more. You're pretty far away. You're gonna be the ranged one. That's good damage. Have you run over here. Yep, you're gonna have to dash. Evokes attack of opportunity. Let's get Hunter's Mark going. I'm threatened, but I should be okay. I definitely hit. One more time. That's alright. Little scuff is okay. I risked it. I really shouldn't have, but it's fine. Nice save. Shit. Oh, son of a bitch. Thank you, Wes, for the headbeds. You should see about trying to get into some community nights and stuff, Hazard. That'd be a good idea. I know Lance just got done with one last night. I'd like to do more, I just don't have the time right now. Asterion fucking dying. That was my fault to put him right there, though. Jar and Saloon fight. Okay, the one time I want to read it. I can't. Don't feel like leaving your couch. You know what? That is a relatable feeling.
What now?
Reverberation. Actually, Jaheira has.
Do not bend easily.
Cantrip's got an upgrade too. Nice damage.
I can feel death's cold grip.
You gotta do get dash.
Not but another harvest.
Not but another harvest. It's going alright over here, Hazard. Thank you for asking.
Can't give up. Not now.
No way, Arlen can climb back up.
Time to surrender.
Attack of opportunity, no thank you. Starion moving out of the way, turning that off. Now this is slightly obscured. Nice damage.
Another fight. Let's go.
We are okay. Gonna see if this maybe gives me high ground. I'll put Hunter's Mark on you in the hopes we get rid of you. And then in the hopes that you're next. One short, like too short, damn. Wasn't worth. Damn it.
Shifter of shapes. Downright pain in the ass.
I highly doubt they'll want to talk to me, but we'll try.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Does talk to me. Found this flowery key. What is it for?
Flophouse. Dolos. Secrets.
Where's Dollar now?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Did you kill Father Lorgain?
No. Dolor did. Splendid. Kill.
Who is Dollar?
A blood-red dwarf. Tricky. Hungry.
How many more of you are
The
there?
corpse remains silent. It does not know. The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Someone was arranging these corpses. What for?
Unsevered torso.
Body parts. Is this some kind of display?
I see.
Let's have a look.
This circus is not what we think it is. You don't really need an avatar for VRC. There's plenty of options that are free. And I would recommend making sure that you're enjoying it before you get an avatar. Unless you find something that you really like or you already have an avatar. Like you stream and whatnot. Or you're gonna use your avatar for other things. I couldn't really tell you. There's a lot of potential options. I know plenty of decent friends, pretty close friends that still use just like default models still. Your own model from the ground up. That I've heard is a lot of work and not always worth it. But I mean, if it's something you genuinely want, then definitely go for it.
Let's see.
Most people just stick with retexturing. I being one of those people. I find it adapts to me enough that I'm fine with it. And I think it was done quite well, if you ask me. That was it. Okay. Felt like it was much later than it was. There's definitely something not good. MRT Death Rights, page on the turning of a particular dog-eared. There will become many a time, O worshipful of tormented, that you'll have to comfort a faithless, unfortunate as they pass from this life to the next. Or perhaps, even more distastefully, you may be faced with the dying acolyte of a wretched god, keen to shirk the blasted afterlife along waiting. The Lord on the rack grants us many powers, but altering the moral velocity of the soul is one we cannot shift on the deathbed. If one has lived a life of sin, their soul is bound for a sinful place, no matter their final protestations. However, it would be do much more harm than good to tell them this. The matter does not forbid speaking of untruth, no matter how polite society deems the act. If it would spare the dying rich some suffering as they pass, tell them that the weeping God awaits them with his balming embrace. Make them believe whatever torment their soul bears in the realms beyond, it remembers not their body, to spare them at least this final passing from our hardship. Goodness gracious, I cannot read. Enjoy 3D design. Oh, that's definitely fair. You got a knack for it and a desire. I'd say go for it. Autumn crocus. Rotten banana. And drum.
Speak.
Interesting. We found something very, very interesting. Thank you, Aegis, for the self-care package. Shall hydrate. I need to grab my water bottle. It's too far away now. There we go. That's definitely fair. I think I did a little bit back when I was in school, and I kind of hated it, honestly. But I also will say I wasn't too fond of that teacher. There was another teacher that I hear a lot of people liked him a lot better. I kind of got the one we didn't like as a lot of people didn't like as much. I couldn't honestly tell you much that I remember much from that class anyways, though. Truth be told. I think we've looted everything there. Oh, not what I wanted. How I reached those burlap sacks, the world may never know. You're self-taught? That's definitely fair. I'd like to maybe get into it again myself, just so that way I can do stuff for my own model and whatnot. Not have to rely on other people all the time. I get that way with writing myself, honestly.
Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR. Here lies Sister Shira Clarwin, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR. The amulet's spirit's granddaughter. She's already gone.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be, alas. Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
$27-inch. Ooh, that is really nice, actually. Give me guidance. Oh my lord. Oh, I'm redoing that. What's with these 20s?
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill, but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom.
And what happens if I say yes?
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say?
What is my wisdom? I don't super. I mean, I kind of need it for spellcasting, but I don't at the same time.
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads. Madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain.
Oh.